All right, last one. This one's Clear Creek. Clear Creek, 222 Clear Creek. This one's interesting. So you're kind of cul-de-sac, we're in a cul-de-sac, but it continues on that way and goes on that way. So we're just in the circle. But here's Clear Creek. These guys have been doing it since 2017, so almost 10 years they've been here. They just bought another house on the border of Sandy Draper. They've done a lot of these updates themselves, it looks like. So, potential. So we got a little extra parking on this side. We were looking at this with your dad. I don't know why you would keep grass here and then run it on back. You might as well just either gravel or cement this also and move the trash cans back that way. But anyways, they raised the garage is what she said, because of her truck. And I think what she means is this, raise the garage. So they raised the garage is what she said. I don't know what that interfered with or anything else, but she had a really big truck. So if we ever get a really big truck, you'll have plenty of room in here, and it is pretty tall actually. So, okay, going around to the front, you'll have this kind of patio area. Again, your border runs all the way up through there. Kind of hidden patio area. You can put some furniture out here, hang out, sit, just enjoy the weather, talk about the neighbors, all the good things. We're going to come on in. We got laminate flooring. It's a lighter laminate floor. This is actually a really dark blue. It's blue. Took me a while to figure it out. They opened up some things, took out some walls. This is gas. This has been kind of their main living room area. That's a frame right there. Old Samsung frame, give you an idea how that could look. Okay. This is all nice. They opened all of this up and extended this goes out to the garage. So you got it one step up. They put in this big old island. Minimal shelving. The shelves. We updated all of this. This was like in 2022. Great range, gas range, fantastic with the hood. Very minimal. Open shelving, very minimal. So
is that Corner Canyon? Is that
this is where the microwave is in the island, which is great. Also got a drink thingy, which I love those. And then we come on out, and this deck is great. Deck probably needs to be sanded and repainted, but I'm gonna get to the edge of it here. Great deck, man. It's huge. So big old deck. The yard, it goes all the way. It goes all the way down there. And all the way down there, which is really cool. We'll get back to that one. So you have access down here to go off to the side. This is where you got views. You've got your mountains over here. Kind of hard to see with some of the smog and sun right now, but great mountain range that you can still see. This, of course, hopefully will be full of leaves and things for some privacy, shade, things like that. We can see into the neighbors pretty well, but not terrible. We got all these trees to help give us some privacy on that one. Big old open stairs that walk down, which I love. It's pretty cool. And then good backyard for the dog. Cool fire pit they put in here is a gas fire pit. So you can turn this off and on whenever you want. Sit around, hang out, chill in the backyard, play fetch with the dog. This is just a regular old chain link fence. So you can definitely see into the neighbor and their neighborhood real easy. The dog might bark at some people, things like that, but you could, of course, always put in a vinyl or something else if you wanted to. They'd have to go on the other side, probably cut through some of those trees, these bushes, whatever these are, but it could happen. They got a hammock back here that they've hung up. Really great backyard, honestly. And then a whole bunch of side yard to the point where you come all the way over here. We've got another burn pit of some kind over here. Goes all the way over here. Goes all the way. Although, maybe they had a dog and he's done some digging. We want to make sure he's not getting out that way. We do have a fence connection there to the neighbors. So who's ever in this house, and I don't know if this house is a part of that house or what, but anyways, so just be careful of that. We go all the way up to there. We got basketball court hoop in our backyard. We might need to improve that, but great little area. Got the tramp over here. And of course, as we see, the sun's going down over here this way, so this will get even more shaded as the day goes on. And this is, of course, where you're jumping and doing things and hanging out, so it'll be a shady spot for us, which is really great. This thing was built in '88. They've definitely done some updates to it. Some of it looks really good. Let's walk through the rest of it and see what we're thinking. Ooh, almost tripped. Almost died. Almost died. So this one, if we come back in here this way, we got new tile floor, new floating vanity, full bath. Right off of here, of course, we got closet, carpeted bedroom, decent sized bedroom. Could be the office. I believe this is your main floor master, which is great. Got the accent wall. It's a long room. More open shelves for shelves, closet stuff. Interesting. This is like it's wallpaper, not like overly textured, but kind of a textured wallpaper. But certainly could fit a king size bed right here. We got a barn door, open and close this way. We've got access to our security. You walk right into your actual closet. So they took this room, whatever it was, and they combined two rooms, I think is what happened. And they put in a closet, and then they try to do a fancy, look at that thing, fancy bathroom. Wow, okay. Big old soaky tub, and then you got this cool shower. This guy's almost like your, I don't know, the Doctor Who, the tortoise box, or whatever, the phone book looking thing. That's what it reminds me of. But it's a fancy shower, pretty nice. In fact, I think it's got the wand and the rain head, so, but it's pretty big actually. Toilet over there. So this is your master wing, is what this is. This is the master wing. So one bedroom upstairs plus the master wing. So that means everything else is downstairs. So let's head downstairs. All right, carpet all the way downstairs. Mom, of course, part of the action always. Okay, turn. To the left, we've got another bathroom, which is a 3/4. They've updated in here. They've updated the shower. Looks good, actually. This is tile, but it looks great. Almost looks like cement. Closet, of course, for storage stuff. Got 2 bedrooms back here. 3, actually. So, come back here. Pretty decent sized bedroom down here. Maybe this is where Marcus is at, right? You are fearfully and wonderfully made. Something like that. See, it's good. Okay, come over here. We got 2 more bedrooms. This guy. Pop back in. That, of course, is water shut off. I'll come back over here to the side. Maybe this is the office. Maybe this is for Marcus. Newer windows. So they've updated those, which is great. You know, little touch-ups here and there, but they've done a lot of the major updates. They did, she was telling me they did update to the furnace and water softener, all that within the last couple of years. The roof is a 2012, so we still got some age on that. Not bad. 1, 2, 3 rooms there, 2 rooms upstairs, so we're at 5. In here, we've got basically another media room is what we've created in here. So, big old media room. We got storage under here yonder. It's dark. I don't think there's a light, but so this is this room. And then we come over here. These guys. So let's go over a couple things. This is basically their laundry. So they made a big old laundry room, folding, all those things. This guy, I don't know what this is. This is the smallest, teeniest little closet that they didn't give to the other room or something. I don't know. Furnace, water heater. I don't see soft water, so we could possibly get that hooked up somewhere. This right here is unfinished, and they made this a giant workshop slash gym. So in the pictures you might see it, but there's just workshops. So this is all unfinished. We can certainly have this finished and turn it into something and make this, the billiard room and the hangout room and the man cave. Dude, you could do a cool man cave in here, actually. You could do a cool man cave. Yeah, this whole thing's just a man cave. But anyways, this was a workshop slash gym. They got this guy they're coming back to get, of course. Let me come all the way back here. They got electrical running all over the place. It's pretty big. This would be a really cool man cave space. Oh man, so many things you could do down here. So you got billiards, room for that. You could still put like a couch with a giant screen TV or projector up against this. But you got room for billiards back here, seats, whether it be a couch or individual seats or something. You could do like a wet bar thing, whatever else. Cool lighting. I don't know, dude. Some arcade games back there, or maybe along the side. My brain's going nuts. It could be cool. Of course, we can make this whatever, but this is all here. We've got a 220 volt plug in here, I guess, for something. Anyways, I don't know what all the things are that's running everywhere, but cool. I kind of dig it. Possibilities. And then of course we got some things that haven't been replaced for a long time, like the doors, the knobs. Everything's pretty older. But it's real functional. The main things that have been updated. You certainly could move in and live life. I certainly would go in the kitchen and add some cabinets back. I like open shelving, but I don't know if I love that much open shelving. But then again, depends on, how much we have for dishes and kitchen stuff and, whatever. But maybe it works. So there's Dad. He's the main part. He's the main star. There's Mom. She's star number 2. So anyways, here's all downstairs. So these 3 rooms back here, great updated bathroom. It's the only bathroom that they have down here. And then, of course, we head back upstairs. Door, could use some update, replace. Pop right out. Cool patio area. Big old space. We can make it what it wants. We could certainly do a cool Hawaii room in here. Over here is where we're gonna chill and hang out. Or you can switch it around and make that like a Hawaii nook, and you make this your main living area. Put TV over here on this wall or something. Couch going this way. The couch is here. I mean, there's a bunch of options you could do. So, yeah, just 1, 2, 3 open shelves is all they got for a big old kitchen. So maybe we add some things back to that. Add maybe another one of these right here. So you have 4 panels of, like, basically pantry and storage and whatever else, because we got a lot of space right there we could certainly do that with. So great range, man. Gas, great range, great hood. Windows have been updated, so those are really great. And this deck is awesome. So huge, big old sweet deck. Mountain views. You really can't see everything in the neighbor behind you, so somehow we cover that up. But anyways, pretty cool. Like it. So here's this one. That's the end. Let me know what you're thinking.